Taurus placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So this is going to be a timeless general reading, which means not all the messages are going to match with your situation. You may have to flip the roles. The gender of the cards don't matter. And if you like information on personal readings, that info is in the description box below. I also have a Libra only channel for anyone that has Libra anywhere in their chart. Moon, Sun, even if you're watching, cross-watching, Venus, Jupiter, doesn't matter. Go ahead and check that out for some additional confirmation. And I do have my manifestation oils for sale. One for platonic love and romantic relationships that are genuine. You can also use this towards yourself or strengthening a relationship that you already have. I have one for spiritual DNA activations and upgrading any gifts or powers that you may have. I have one for money. That one sold out. I do have to restock that. And one for protection as well, to return to sender anything that may be sent your way, and also for spiritual protection. I will be using my spiritual DNA oil right now. It does help enhance my readings. So let's go ahead and see what you guys have coming up, what you need to know. Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, Six of Cups, Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, Two of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Okay, so you guys are meant to have some sort of recognition. You're meant to be in the spotlight around this time. So the next 6 weeks, I can see people being more softer towards you, especially if you've been dealing with a lot of like adversity or just people giving you a hard time for no reason. I see you getting some sort of recognition, especially if this is at work, through promotions, you winning some sort of prizes, maybe even the lottery in some way. It doesn't have to be a big amount. It could be just something like 200, 300. I see you getting some sort of recognition either way. So with the Seven of Wands, you do have to guard and protect your heart, because you have a tendency of attracting very wishy-washy in and out people, individuals that are impulsive. They're not ready to really have anything serious. They're ready for like a good time, not a long time. And these people that have this Nine of Wands type of energy, they come in and they take from you, and they don't really give you what it is that you deserve in exchange. So these are people that will breadcrumb you. They'll treat you as if you don't matter. They'll put others above you and your own needs. And by protecting yourself and paying attention to the red flags and guarding your energy and not being so open, you know, off the bat, this will prevent you from being in this energy of the Five of Cups. Loss, grief, sorrow, misery. So despite all the things that you've gone through in life that have caused you to feel a deep level of devastation, behind the scenes, there's still 2 cups that you have yet to receive. So the best is still yet to come. And whatever was spilled over wasn't meant for you anyways, because whatever the divine does have for you, it's like you deserve so much more than what you even envision for yourself. And by you settling, which your guides are not going to allow you to do, because you have people that are watching over you. Some of you, these are friends that passed over, grandmother, grandfather, ancestral lineage. It's like you have a lot of angelic protection, and these angels see how people treat you behind the scenes. So even at surface level, if you may seem, or you may think that someone around you is truly a support, or if you may feel like someone's the love of your life and you think they're doing everything right, it's like your guides can see how this person truly thinks about you, how they behave when they're not in front of you, what they do when people aren't looking. This could be, you know, you attracting people that don't have integrity, you know. Every chance that they can get to cheat or lie or be deceptive, they're going to take it because it gives them some sort of power play. These are also individuals that don't stick around for long. So they move around often. They don't keep jobs. They don't really keep friends. And that's the things that I feel may have caused you this sadness or pain in the past, because now you're in a different place, or this is what is coming for you in the future. You putting yourself first and protecting your energy and protecting your heart. Taking only opportunities that fill you, whether it's with time, energy, and effort. So you should only be investing in things that are investing in you as well. And I feel like the type of men or women that you attract, depending on what you're into, they like attention. Like they want an entourage. They want to keep people behind the scenes. And I also feel if someone did leave you in the past for someone else, both the person that left you and their new partner, or whoever the karmic is, or whoever the third party is, whether it's a lover, a mom that interfered with your relationship, friends or family member, all those people are obsessed with you as of now. Because with the Six of Cups, the person that you left behind due to how they mistreated you, so you put up boundaries, they can't move on from you. They still excessively think about you over and over and over again. So if you have certain people that are no longer in your life and you just find them thinking, like you find yourself thinking of them, it's because there's an energetic telepathic pull. You're very intuitive. So at times you end up picking up on what other people are sending you energetically. But with the Two of Wands, the world is in your hands. You have a choice. You have a choice of whether you're going to put your heart on the table or not. You have a choice of whether you're going to deal with people that give you the bare minimum and breadcrumb you and don't give you what you deserve or not. You have a choice to wait for what it is that you deserve, or, you know, to settle. Pursue the things that are important to you. You guys have a lot of talents. You have a lot of drive. You have a lot of ambition, a lot of passion. And some of you sell yourself short in some way. And you have an infinite amount of possibilities that you can even tap into. So some of you are just scattered so much with your energy. You have so many things that you want to do at once. And if you can just hone in on one task at a time and get that done, it will, honestly, I feel like it will help you push through any procrastination that you may have. And it will also help you complete things more, because instead of your energy being scattered, it's concentrated into one thing, and you can keep going on that way, you know. Yeah. So let's see. What messages do Taurus placements need to know? We have consciousness. So your consciousness is growing. You are ascending in some way, shape, form, or fashion. With the existence here, people that are, have manipulated you in the past, it's like they've been demoted. They were using their gifts, their charm, their ability to, you know, sway people and their attractiveness in a way to harm other people. So now they're getting their gifts demoted, which means people that you were dealing with that did you wrong, they're going to be looking a whole lot older. They're going to have issues with their self-esteem, and that's going to basically emanate with how people see them. And with the Three of Cups, this is what's coming in for you. Celebration, especially with family members reuniting, with the holidays around the corner. A time for you to possibly even slow down. So if you've been having a lot of things pulling or tugging at your energy, it will be slowing down within the next 4 months, where you can rest more. You can rejuvenate yourself. You can participate in things that make you feel whole. Because with isolation, some of you have been in a period of isolation, whether it's physical isolation where you're not surrounding yourself by people, or it's emotional or mental isolation where it's not like you're above other people, like in an arrogant way, but because of the type of work and healing that you've done with your on yourself, it separates yourself from the everyday person. And this is also what's caused you isolation, because you may not have people around you that you can relate to. You may be the type of person that's just so spiritual that people almost look at you from, it's almost like you're looking down on people, and it's not even on a, like in a negative connotation. No, you're ascended so much. Like if you look at this being, he's looking down because he's so far up at the top, and that's kind of where you're at as well. You may not have people that you can relate to, and that's also what's coming in. Individuals that will be like-minded, individuals that won't try to suppress you. They won't try to suppress your power. They won't try to suppress the type of love that you have, because in the past you had a difficult time with not knowing how things were going to play out. You may be very detail oriented at certain situations, but with moment to moment, this is also going to be a challenge for you to go with the flow, despite not knowing where you're headed, or not knowing what's coming in for you next, or not knowing where your love life is going to go, or how your job's going to turn out. But just know that any postponement that you did have, people that rejected you, pushed you aside, treated you as if you didn't matter, they're dealing with the exact same energy. Because you're somebody who has a lot of courage. You have a lot of resilience. The things that you've gone through and how you've been able to maneuver through it, most people could not do that. And this is what separates you from others as well, because you were able to take the pain, the sorrow, the tears, the misery that you've gone through, and you've manifested it into something that's worth it. And also, you had a tendency of just attracting people that would put you in third parties, and that was in no way a reflection of you. It was that person. They have a void so big that they feel like they need multiple people to be able to fill that, when all they really need is themselves. That goes for you and anyone else as well. What else do Taurus placements need to know so I can close this out? The Fool. Take risks. This is a time for you to take risks. After a period of isolation, or after a period of going through an internal journey, a journey of self-discovery, which may have been triggered by something that was painful, by dealing with selfish people, this is the time for you to be happy. It's your time. Your time for you to manifest what it is that you want. Because with the King of Pentacles, this is who you are. You're somebody who's very mature. You're a king or a queen. But it's showing up as king. So even if you're a woman, you're somebody who's a king. Your masculine energy could be a lot more dominant at this time, and it's because of the fact that you were forced to be in this energy of fending for yourself, and you necessarily weren't connected to people, whether it's now or in the past, that would make you feel comfortable to be in your feminine energy. Like they would make you feel like you'd have to defend yourself some way emotionally. People that you couldn't let your guard down with because you weren't feeling safe. So with the King of Pentacles, you're very mature, very grounded, very stable. You're meant to have an empire. Some of you are meant to live a comfortable life. And if you're not in that energy right now, it's only a matter of time before you are. And it may be other people that are blocking your blessings, if that is the case, because you have a lot of capabilities, and you're going to find a passion that you will want to invest and fulfill. This could be a passionate person, a new job, a hobby, something that you're going to invest a lot of time, energy into. And if you do invest in whatever this hobby is, it can bring you a lot of money. It can bring you a lot of accolades. It can bring you a lot of self-love. So the more that you love yourself, the more that you take care of yourself, the more that you put yourself first. When your body tells you you're hungry, you eat. When you feel thirsty, you drink. Just small things of that. You'd be surprised. Like the smallest things could be a form of self-love. Because in the past you had a tendency of, you know, just accepting things that brought conflict in your life. Whether it's people, situations, scenarios, and you're sick of that. So also be aware of pregnancy. For those of you that does resonate with, because the Ace of Cups at times can be my pregnancy card. So yeah, be aware if you're not trying to get pregnant, just be careful. And remember to love yourself and put yourself first, because nobody else is going to do that for you. No one else knows what you need. And closed mouths don't get fed. So speak up. If someone does you wrong, speak up. If someone steps on your toes, speak up. That way they know not to do that again. And if they do it again, then clearly they do not respect or value you or your boundaries. So that's what I'm seeing. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you for your support, and love you so much. Bye.